Alright guys, so here is my Vivitar macro lens that I just bought here earlier today. I just bought the Nikon D3400 over the weekend, and then I had to return it because I found it cheaper somewhere else, so I ordered it and it's on its way. But in the meantime, I already know what lenses I want. It came with the 2 lens kit, the 18 to 55 and then the 70 to 300 millimeter lenses. And unfortunately there's no macro setting on those lenses, so I wanted something that I can shoot up close. So I went to the local pawn shop in hopes of finding some of the lenses that I want. I also wanted the Nikkor 1.8 35 millimeter lens. I didn't find it there, and I found this Vivitar though, and it was listed for $5. And since it has been sitting there for like a year, I got it for $3, and then it was 26 cents in taxes, so $3.26, and I took it home. But I knew when I bought this camera that I was going to have to get a adapter for it to fit my Nikon, because I noticed that on my Nikon lenses when I had it over the weekend that the Nikon lens didn't have this little tab that's up here on top, and then it has this the shutter control right here as well, and it just didn't seem that it was on the right side where the Nikon was. I also looked at the Nikon, what was it, I think it was the 3000 that they had, or the 3100 that they had there, and this wouldn't fit on there. So I knew right then and there for sure that I was going to need an adapter for this Vivitar. So I was hoping that somebody out there might know where I can get an adapter for this lens that would fit my Nikon D3400. This is the let me see here, the PKAR lens here. It is the 70 to 210 millimeter. Okay, macro focusing zoom, 52 millimeter Vivitar. Okay, there's everything there that you need to see. I'm going to show around the camera so you can see something that maybe would be helpful to you to try and help me out. Okay, and it does extend, as you can see. This looks like it would be a really nice lens here. I wanted to get the Nikon macro lens, but it's like, I don't know, it's like $500, $300, something like that, $250, somewhere around there. It's real expensive. I just bought the camera. I don't want to spend that much on lenses, especially that I want to get the 35 millimeter 1.8G. So if you know where I can get an adapter for this lens, that would be very helpful. I would appreciate it if you can comment or send me a link. Give me a description of what lens I might need. Let me go ahead and show you where you mount it. Okay, so there's the top. There's that little tab there. Okay, see if I can get some better light on here. In just a second. There it goes. I'm trying to focus here. Camera kind of sucks. There it is. I really like the lens. It's really heavy. You can tell it's made out of metal over most of the lens here. Okay. So let me know. I would really appreciate it. Alright, thanks guys.